Hey guys, welcome back. It is the end of week 6, beginning of week 7, and I'm back to give you the results for this last week. So let's start from the beginning. I was down 1.2 pounds this week, so that is a total of 12.6 pounds lost. I started at 192.6 last week, and I was at 191.4 as of this morning. So still going. I have yet to gain weight, and I'm gonna knock on some wood because I would like to stay that way and not gain weight. Even the smallest loss is a loss still, and just keep trucking. I don't know if I ever mentioned before, but my goal weight is 145, which is the highest weight for a good BMI for my height. So I'm 5'4", and 145 is the highest you can go for the green zone for BMI. So that's what I'm aiming for. I don't want to be really, I guess it just depends on what I look like and how I feel about myself when I get there. But if I can just get to 145, I'm going to be happy with that. Because I do plan on getting pregnant again, so I'm going to have to gain some weight back and lose some weight. But if I can get down to 145 before I get pregnant, that's awesome. I achieved 84 out of 89 fit points for the week. So today it asked me if I wanted to change the fit point level to, I think it was 87 or 86 instead, and I decided to stay at 89. Even though I'm not hitting that goal completely, I feel like it's achievable, and I want to keep it at that way, and hopefully I can work on it so that I get to that level. But speaking of fit points, I did do the Couch to 5K this week, and I put in 5 days of that exercise. So I'm pretty much, what I'm doing with that is I decided that I'm going to use the Couch to 5K app when I'm not outside for work. So on days that I'm inside sitting on the chair, I'm gonna do the Couch to 5K. And also my weekend. If I don't have a lot to do that day, or I just have housework to do, I'm gonna make sure that I get in the Couch to 5K that day as well. So 5 runs last week. It tells you that you're supposed to do 3 a week. So I just did the third one a couple more times. That way I could still get in those runs. Another thing that I've been doing this week, I decided to join the Weight Watchers Diet Bet. So if you've never done a diet bet, it's an online thing. They have an app for it. This one happens to be a Weight Watchers one. So somebody from Weight Watchers started it up. You add in $30 into the pot to join the diet bet, and then you have to lose 4% of your total weight at the starting point to get your money back and win some of the pot. So right now I think there's 1,730 contestants in this diet bet, and the pot right now is like $52,000. So if you hit your 4% by the end of 4 weeks, then you get a share of that $52,000, which is awesome. Even if I just got my money back, I can use this as motivation, and I think it keeps me more on track to get to where I want to go. So I'm okay with that. And the last diet bet I did was probably like a year and a half ago, and I didn't do so well. It was with, I don't know if you guys know Chris Powell from I can't remember, it's a weight loss show, but he and his wife did a diet bet for weight loss, and I didn't do so hot, and I lost my $30. I didn't meet the goal. I missed it by a couple of pounds. So this time I really want to try hard and get to that goal. So the goal on there, I think, is 185.4, I believe. So I am determined to make it to that goal, and I think that I could do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. And today is not going to be so fun walking around for work because it is nice and cold and windy outside. Does not look pleasant. So that's why I have my big heavy coat on. Otherwise, I think that's probably it. As far as what my week has looked like. As far as food goes, I mean, again, I'm kind of like the person who likes to not change things up if it's working. So my goal for food is I have a sensible breakfast. So I'll have like a banana and an orange or something for breakfast. And then lunch, I try to have I go the cans of stuff are what I go for, only because they are easier for me to take with me, and I know it's 0 points, so I don't have to like keep tracking something different every time. It's my go-to. So I have for lunch, I usually do a Smart Ones frozen meal, and depending on how many points I want to use for that day, they're between like 6 and 9 points each. So today I have a Smart Ones teriyaki chicken, and that's 6 points. And then I have the green beans, which are 0 points, but then I have the Challenge spreadable butter, and that is 1 point for a half a tablespoon. So I usually do a half a tablespoon. And then I do some sort of fruit, either a banana, strawberries, whatever is in season right now and on sale. So today I have a banana, and then my green beans with a little bit of butter, and my frozen meal. So that's a total of 7 points for my whole lunch. And then for dinner, I mean, we're pretty social people, so we go out a lot and we do a lot of things outside of the house. We try to eat dinner at the house at least a couple times a week, but because we have so many activities going on and my kids are in activities, and sometimes it's just easier to go and get something. But when we go and get something, I make sure that I try to pick the most reasonable thing. For instance, today after I get off work, we're going to go and see the new Jungle Book movie. So that's the plan. So I tried to lower my points for lunch today because I know that I want some popcorn at the movies. And I don't want to go over on points. And I also will probably eat dinner somewhere after the movie because it's going to be later, and I try to eat before 7 o'clock, so I'm not like digesting that while I'm sleeping, and it's not digesting all the way. So that's the plan for tonight. And this morning I had a Starbucks. Naughty, but I try to go with a lower point one. So I have a chai tea latte and non-fat milk, and what do I put in it? Sugar-free vanilla syrup, and I add a little bit of whip on top. So that ends up being 9 points altogether. So it's not too bad for a Starbucks drink. But I know I shouldn't have it at all, but that's kind of my weakness. So I think if I got rid of those, I would probably lose more weight a week, but I'm kind of addicted. So anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to go and try to get some steps in outside in this cold, blustery day here. And I hope that it doesn't rain or snow today. I live high enough in elevation that it does snow. And it actually snowed, was it 2 days ago? Not very much, but enough to make me want summer even more. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions, comments, anything else, you can let me know. And I hope you guys had a great week, and I hope you have a good week coming up. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I totally forgot to say, so I'm just going to add this in, that I didn't go over my weekly points. How could I forget to say that? That's terrible. So I didn't go over my weekly points. So my goal for this week was not to go over my weekly points for the week. And I was left, as of last night, which was my last day of the week, I had 4 left over. So I didn't go over. It was amazing. So I don't know how much that helped me out in the long run because, you know, it's my weight loss has kind of been the same whether I'm exercising or not or what have you. So I'm kind of consistent with that. But I really wanted a non-scale goal not to go over my fit points. And I did it. So I'm proud of myself for that. And I'll just add this clip in. All right.